Good morning, Rodman friends. It's Mrs. Kilday here with Sunday Story Time. This week's story time has to do with butterflies. I think we're learning about the life cycle of a caterpillar and what a caterpillar has to go through to become a butterfly. First, it starts as an egg. I think you might remember this. I know a lot of you did some great work to show us that you understood the life cycle of a caterpillar. So let's learn about butterflies, which is what caterpillars become. These books today, and I have two of them, are non-fiction books. That means they're real and they tell true stories and they give us information. So if we were wondering about something, we might look for a non-fiction book. So I think we want to learn a little more about butterflies this week. So let's give it a whirl. Butterflies by Melvin and Gilda Berger. Look at the picture of this butterfly. I wonder what he's doing with that flower. Look at his beautiful colors. Love those colors. Let's see, butterflies. Butterflies are bugs that fly. There's butterfly. What colors do you see on this butterfly? Can you think of any other bugs that fly? Butterflies have 4 wings. I bet you thought they had 2. They have 4. 2 on the top, 1, 2, and 2 on the bottom, 1, 2. Very cool. That's a beautiful butterfly also. They fly from flower to flower. I hope we saw that in the picture at the beginning. Butterflies smell flowers with their feelers. Usually you think about feelers as something you touch and feel. So butterflies smell with their feelers. So they use one of their 5 senses to learn about what's around them, just like we do. Oh, wait till you see this one. They taste flowers with their feet. Can you taste with your feet? I can't. Butterflies can. So now we know they use a sense of smell and taste. Interesting. A butterfly has a long, curly feeding tube. If you look, this is his feeding tube. This is how he eats, a long, curly feeding tube. I might think of it as like his mouth or his tongue, or maybe even like an elephant with a long trunk. So that's how a butterfly gets their food. This is the butterfly's eye. It rolls out his long feeding tube to suck up food, kind of like a vacuum. If you think about a vacuum, help somebody vacuum this weekend. You could be a butterfly sucking up your food. A butterfly starts life as an egg. Oh, I think we know that, right? We learned about that. The egg hatches into a caterpillar. You're right, caterpillar. That's a long word. Caterpillar. Can you tap it out? Caterpillar. It builds a shell around itself. A butterfly grows inside the shell. He's making his change to a butterfly. And then out comes the butterfly. Fly away, butterfly. You see the chrysalis? That's where he was. That's where that butterfly was, changing into, that caterpillar was changing into a butterfly. Oh, this has some questions for us. How do butterflies move? They fly. How do butterflies smell flowers? We learned about that with their feelers. How do butterflies taste flowers? Remember that long, long piece, that tube, that feeding tube? What hatches from a butterfly egg? Not a butterfly. It's a caterpillar. Here's another story called Can You See the Butterfly by Katie Axt. This will tell us different information about butterflies. This is a butterfly, and this is a butterfly. Both butterflies that look different. Look at all of these butterflies. I bet if you go outside this week, you'll see a lot of butterflies, and I bet they don't look the same. Butterflies can look like where they live. What does that look like when you kind of blend in and you look the same? Do you remember that word? They're kind of camouflaged in. Butterflies can live in the forest. This butterfly looks like a tree. Do you see it? You can barely see it. It's blending right in. That's a really good strategy for a butterfly. That way nobody knows it's there and it's protected. Why would a butterfly want to be protected? Let's think about that. This butterfly looks just like a leaf. Wait, this butterfly right here looks like a rock. Can you see this butterfly? It looks like a leaf. There it is. It's tricky. Butterflies can live in the grass. Do you see them? This butterfly looks just like a flower. See, it looks just like that white flower. This butterfly looks like the dirt. Blends right in. You'd have to really be using your I Spy powers to see that butterfly. Can you see the butterfly here? See it right there. Oh, I think we're going to find out why they want to blend in. Because lots of animals like to eat butterflies. I see a frog. I see a rat, a snake, a lizard, and a bird. Animals can't eat butterflies that they can't see. It's kind of like a game of hide and seek, right? You could be a little butterfly hiding, trying to look just like everything around you. So if you were going to be a butterfly that really likes to fly in the sky a lot, what color would you be? If you were a butterfly that likes to sit on a pink flower, what color would you be? We learned a lot about butterflies today, friends. And I know you've been learning about butterflies when we do our schoolwork too. I think you'll see a special surprise this week in your classrooms as we're learning about caterpillars becoming butterflies. Stay tuned. Bye, friends.